Have you ever felt like there's a vivid fire burning inside of you, yearning to break free and illuminate your life? That, my friend, is your vibrant life waiting to bloom. Welcome to the Vibrant Life Podcast. We are here to empower women just like you to liberate that vibrant life, to live authentically, and to harness the power within.
Our journey will take us through the enlightening realms of energy healing, goal setting, spiritual awakening, and so much more. We're stepping into the light of self-acceptance, of owning our power and potential.
If you have been yearning to dive headfirst into the world of entrepreneurship, or awaken your spirituality, or simply make peace with yourself, your search ends here at the Vibrant Life Podcast. As we embark on this enlightening journey together, we promise to hold your hand through every step of your journey to a more vibrant life.
Your adventure to true empowerment and authentic living begins here. Tap into the vibrant life you've always dreamed of. Subscribe now and join us at the Vibrant Life Podcast. Embrace your vibrant self. Until then, shine on.
Shine on.
We are back and we're going to talk about everyone's favorite topic of the holidays, money.
Money!
Money, because it's expensive making magic sometimes. It doesn't have to be. And that's kind of the goal of this, of staying within your budget. I know I personally can get very distracted by all of the sales, and I always forget about things that I've already bought. And so Jenna ends up with like 30,000 presents between her birthday and Christmas. And so being more intentional about it. So that's what we're going to talk about.
And I'm going to go ahead and introduce us because we skipped right over that part.
I'm just so excited.
Cut it, reverse. So we record back to back to back. So then you're like, we've already been doing
We've already gone over this.
That's why I'm wearing the same outfit.
Yes.
Welcome back to the Vibrant Life Society. I'm Audrey.
And I'm Cassie.
And today we're talking about...
Today we're talking about money.
We're talking about money.
Okay, so last time we shared with you guys that we are offering a free holiday planner. And this thing is thorough. Let's put it that way.
It's very thorough. In fact,
thorough.
It's very impressive.
It's everything that you need to really be intentional about your holidays, and so that way you can enjoy your holidays more. That is our hope and our wish for you, and so we want to equip you to be able to do that, to be the magic that moms bring and that women bring to the holidays, but also enjoy some of that time so that you're not a stressed out, burned out ball by the time January comes.
Well, and I love the financial planning aspect to it because in the last one you had mentioned something about like what can you give at the holiday season too, and I think I always get to a point where I'm like, oh my gosh, we've already spent so much. That's like the lower thing on the totem pole, but when you go into it with this expectation of this is exactly what we're going to budget for all the things, I kind of really love that because then you don't stretch yourself out as thin and you can be a little bit more
right. And if you're looking at your budget and you're like, okay, I don't have extra room, it's like, okay, well, could I give my time then?
Yeah.
Could I volunteer somewhere? Could I, do a craft and, donate something? Like just thinking kind of outside of that and really bringing it back to, for me, like the real reasons of the holidays. Like we want to give, there's so many people that, don't have the resources, and so can we provide that, whatever our resources are. And for me, sometimes if I don't think about that before time, like ahead of time, I will grab like an angel tree, and then I'm like, oh, that okay, well, the intention was good, but and then I don't feel like, then it's like almost something you can resent because you're like, oh, I already spent so much, like you're saying, I've already spent so much money. I really don't have money for this, but I want to do that. So just avoiding some of that internal conflict. So in your planner, you'll find lots of budgeting pages. So there is Thanksgiving budgets, there's Christmas budgeting, and this goes into like food, travel, decorations, entertainment. I've also included self-care in there.
Oh, yes.
For Christmas. Because one of the traditions that I've added is I like to do like a spa day.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Mama needs a massage.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So that goes in the Christmas budget because I'm like, that's Christmas to me.
Yes, I love that.
So then you also have your Christmas gift and your New Year's budget because maybe you want a new outfit for New Year's, or maybe you have a really low-key New Year's.
So all of a sudden I just started hearing,
right?
Our New Year's, we do glow parties every year. And so like I need a $50 glow stick budget.
Right.
For New
so
Year's.
that's in there, right? Like your decorations, entertaining.
Yes.
There's room to add your own, right? And glow sticks. So then you know, and you can keep track. So there's like, you know, estimated spent, whatever you have left, and then notes. And then because I am a crazy checklist person, there are actually checklists for each of the holidays of things that you can do if that's what you're going to do. Like how to actually prepare Thanksgiving dinner, because I didn't know how to do that. And so I wrote down my instructions like 3 days before and
like
the week
pull out
of.
the turkey. And,
Right.
Yeah.
Like 6 to 7 hours before dinner, take the turkey out of the fridge. Like 1 hour before dinner, 30 minutes before dinner.
Oh my
like
gosh, you do. You have it all right there.
you have it all right there, so you don't have to worry about it. So you're not.
Oh my gosh.
So you'll find those in here too. But we're talking
Yeah.
about budgeting. And so let me get back
Well,
to
we're
these other
talking
pieces.
about your fabulous holiday guide.
But the other thing that I have found really helpful is these lists so that I don't go off track. So this is your Cyber Monday list. There's also a Black Friday list. So you can say, okay, this is what I want to buy. This is my like website I'm going to get it at and the price, and then you can check it off as you get it. So you don't forget something, but you don't go crazy adding things to your cart.
I love that.
Or you can just set like a Black Friday budget and kind of keep track of that. And then we also have a gift guide and a gift tracking for when you actually mail those out. So that's kind of all the budgeting pieces, because we all know Christmas can, or the holidays can get pricey. And so thinking about all the things that you want to go do, thinking about, and for us, we have birthdays in there. So having a budget for that and having that separate from the rest of the holidays, and just kind of thinking through all of that
Yeah, I love it.
and keeping track of it so that you don't. And I will say, I use YNAB for my budgeting. It's You Need a Budget. It's a budgeting app. And I actually have a Christmas budget now, because now after doing this planner for a couple of years, I'm like, okay, I know roughly about how much I spend on average for my things that I want to do, like the events that I want to go to, the gifts that I usually buy, that kind of thing. And so I will actually put money away each month and have it earmarked for Christmas.
Okay.
So that way it's all just there in a lump sum, and I'm not like, ooh, that has to come out of this paycheck or whatever.
Ooh, I like it. I've never been much of a budgeter.
I hadn't either. Like, I've
Yeah.
always loved the idea of a budget. You know, I love a good plan.
Yeah.
But to live to a budget has
Yeah.
been a struggle for me. And what I like about this app is that you can like move things around. So if
Yeah.
you overspend in a category, you just like go in and you're like, oh, I'm going to take it from this other one. But you can earmark things, and it's just kind of a moving target budget.
I used to use Mint. Remember Mint.com?
I do.
I did that for a long time, and then it got me through college, which was helpful because I really needed it then.
Yeah.
And then thankfully we're comfortable, so I don't usually think about budgeting. However, I know very frequently that we'll look at the joint account and we'll be like, look at all that money we spent on childcare, and how many times did we go out to eat this month? And
Yeah.
things like that, where I'm just like, then we maybe wouldn't have that feeling when we look at that.
Yeah, well, okay, so for me with my like ADHD, I forget that I've spent money on things. You know, like I've just completely, and I forget the things that are coming up. So it's been helpful for me to be like, hey, in July, like a lot of our like business expenses renew in July. So it's like, okay, you need to have, you know, this X amount of dollars in the business account for
Sure.
subscriptions that are coming out.
Sure.
And then I'm like, and then you just put money towards it each month, and you know it. But if I need to pull it out, I can. But then it automatically like calculates how much extra I need per month if I've taken money out of it,
Fabulous.
which I like. So that works for my like permanence brain, that I have to remember like, oh, I've already eaten out 8 times this month. Like,
Yeah.
like now I need to budget that, or decide like, oh, it's gonna come, which sounds really like duh,
Yeah.
but actually like forcing myself to do it is a good practice.
Yeah,
especially
fair
with
enough.
my like squirrel brains.
Squirrel.
Squirrel, or like a dopamine high where I like go into a store and I'm like, I'm not buying anything, and then it's like, just kidding, I'm spending $400, and then I'm like, well, where's that coming from? Like,
Fair enough.
so anyway,
Fair enough.
we don't want you to have that feeling over the holiday season. So think about it up ahead and make those choices intentionally. And then if you are overspending, you know that, and that's an intentional choice at that point.
Yeah,
We
love
want
it.
you to be empowered this holiday season.
I love it. And now we got this great guide to
Yes.
help keep you on track, which
Right.
I will be using.
It's fabulous. I mean, so when you get it, it is like 30 pages and you're like, Cass, that's a little bit
Yeah,
overwhelming.
but you covered all your bases. So
But yes, and also feel free to pick and choose. Like if
Yeah.
you're not somebody that mails gifts out, like just throw that page away. Like,
And
we
then-
want you to know. I think it's easier just to print it out.
Yeah.
Or if you have like a tablet, you can write on it in GoodNotes. You can download it into GoodNotes and then just use your writing utensil.
I like that idea too.
Yeah, I've done that and that's helpful.
Yeah.
So, but I'm a paper and pen kind of girl.
Yeah.
So
Nothing wrong with that.
right. Okay, so do you have anything to share about the holiday finances since we're only at 10 minutes?
Oh, fuck. Short and sweet.
How do you feel? I mean, we kind of covered all that.
I think we did. I think we're good.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
This one was short and sweet. We'll see you next
short
week.
and sweet. We'll see you next week, and go download your holiday planner. Bye.
Thank you for tuning into the Vibrant Life podcast. We hope today's episode has energized and inspired you to live your best life. If you enjoyed what you heard, be sure to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform so as to never miss an episode. And please take a moment to leave us a review. Your feedback fuels our mission to bring you more valuable content. Remember, your journey to Vibrant Life is ongoing. Stay connected with us on social media at Vibrant Life Society for daily tips, motivation, and community support. As we wrap up today's conversation, we encourage you to embrace each moment, pursue your passions, and prioritize your well-being. Together, let's create a life that radiates with energy and purpose. Until next time, live vibrantly. See you in our next episode.